In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to add color bumps to your fixtures in MagicQ. There are two ways that you can do this, but very quickly, if I demonstrate the first way, if we select our group of fixtures, then all we need to do, I'll just turn their intensity up, is add effect, color, and say we want it to do a red color bump. Set the speed to, I don't know, that, 0.4 seconds, and we'll just go for a one shot over here. That is technically a color bump. The color does go from the left to the right. However, this does limit you in the sense that usually on a color bump you would want it to go from red and then just completely fade through. So where we've got the red going across here, instead of it just going all the way across, the whole fixtures then change red and stay red afterwards. So the second way is by selecting your group of fixtures again, but instead of going to add effects, we're going to go to our command line here. So all you need to do is there's kind of two sections to this. So the first part, you have your time. So I'm just going to type in 1. So that means 1 second. Which you can just keep, you can use 1 second and it will fade between these two colors throughout 1 second, which is fine. We'll select 1, that's 1 second. After that, what we can do is there is a number of options. Now I'll go over to the ChamSys documentation here, and as you can see, using palettes with times, I'll put a link in the description for this so you can have a look over it if you would like, and it just gives you loads of these options and shows you which symbol will work with what you're trying to do. So if we wanted to just do a simple color bump, we can do fun times across selected heads. So if we go back to MagicQ and say we want it to do a color bump to white, we'll do 1, so over 1 second, asterisk, which is your, as we saw earlier, the fan times over selected heads, and then we select the white and it'll go in that color bump over that number of seconds. Now you can do this for whatever timing you want. So I say 0.1, which is the same as 0.1, but it just makes it easier for me to do to just do 0.1. Then we can add an asterisk, and it'll, you didn't really see that was a terrible example. Say 3 seconds, and it'll do a color bump over 3 seconds over these fixtures. So we can reverse it, which is always useful. So say we wanted to go from amber to red, and then we wanted to go from red to amber back again, we can just go 1 asterisk / and then it'll go back to amber if we selected amber. Yeah, these can be really useful, especially if you've got an execute page with loads of stuff on. You can just hit whichever palette you want. But as you do this, so if we do a different effect, into center, in fact no, let's do center out fan, because I do that one quite a lot. So that, simple as that. Once you learn these commands, they'll become muscle memory. So then we can do that to yellow, and if we just create a queue, sound playback 4, if we do the same, we'll do green, and we'll record that to that von, and then we'll do yellow and green, do it as queue timing. As you can see, in our delay and fade options here, it's kept the information that we put in the programmer. It's kept the values inside of this queue stack. So now that we go to play it, we can see that instead of just snapping, like you may have done before, it will add this effect. So, as I say, I'll put this link in the description of the video where you can find all of these options. And this works for most palettes, I do believe. So if you wanted to do a fade out amber, or just like a general out fade to yellow, you can, or you can do it for your positions if you want. Obviously these don't have positions. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. I will be delighted to answer them. I do hope that you found this useful, and yeah, cheers. I'll see you for the next one.